People, hi, it's Randee for Thunderhorse Descendant. If you are seeing this video, you are getting a little sneak peek behind the scenes at how we prepare our SKU list, how we get our numbers for each item when we're prepping them for the sale. So, to make a long story short, I am probably in Arizona right now. You are seeing this recorded video that me and Shannon are making the week before I left. Not to give away any trade secrets or anything, but here we are. So we have not skewed in any of our inventory that is going to happen in this sale yet. So I'm going to show you how we do that. Me and Shannon are going to work as a team. I'm going to go through each of the items so you can get an idea of what is already going to be posted on the website. So if you are not familiar, we are not having a live beading sale today. It is already posted on the website. You can go to www.thunderhorsedescendant.com and just purchase all these things if you want to. If you want to follow along with this video or wait till after or whatever, do what you got to do. But we're going to show you the items. I'm going to talk about them. Shannon's going to be inputting them into the SKU list so that we can make that price list that you guys saw the week before. And yeah, so here we go with behind the scenes. Do you want to say hi, Shannon?
Hi, everyone.
Shannon says hi, everybody. So let's get down to the mat, get this party started. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are down on the mat. And I'm going to show you how we get our inventory all skewed in. So this is stuff that has just come back from Taylor's Falls. We haven't done anything with it, so we're doing that now. Now, normally this is something that I do on a Sunday or Saturday, but I am doing it today. So I have my little list receipt here. I'm double checking that the quantity numbers and the prices are correct. I'm also going to be sharing with Shannon what we have, how many we have, etc., right? Can I have the measuring thing? And then Shannon is going to create the list while I'm telling her the things, and then she's going to bag them up so they all have this are in for the same SKU number. So without further ado, let's get this party started. So our first item here is Preciosa crystals. They are 6 millimeters, and the name is something crazy. What is it? Chrysolite, 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 and there's 21 pieces per strand. Okay, so we have like a green, like a light green. I really like these crystals a lot. So then we count them. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, looks like we got some different sizes here. 9. Okay, so we got 2 sizes. Okay, let's double count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 9 of the 6 millimeters. They are $3 a piece. Okay, so that's those guys. So then I'm going to hand these off to Shannon, and she's going to make sure they get the same SKU number. And then while she's doing that, we're going to take a look at these little guys. So these are the same Preciosa crystals, and I'm guessing that since these are in the same bag, that they got rang up at the same price on my sheet. So, okay, these ones are Preciosa crystal 4 millimeters, 31 pieces per strand, same color. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we have 12 of those, and we had 9 of the other. So what is that? 22?
Yeah.
22 at $3. Oh, Jeff was nice enough to mark them out separately. Okay, so the 6 millimeter, what's the number on that?
21. 6 millimeter is 1482 TF.
1482, which means that this one is TF 1483. Yeah?
Yep.
Smash it. All right, so that's our first 2 items. No, I have an empty bag. Okay, and then next up, we have these beautiful, cute little mushrooms. Oh, so if you guys saw my Friday night light box and fun, I think it was Friday, I made earrings with these and little necklace. Super cute. So the bead strand, I believe, is 15 inches. Let me double check. So I've got 13 inches, 13-inch bead strand of glass mushrooms, multicolored. Each mushroom is 12 millimeters long by 10 millimeters wide. You guys, are these not the cutest thing? They're so cute. And so they got the up and down drill, which I think is great. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. 8 strands. Each strand is $12.
$14.84.
Smashing. See how this goes? Lovely. Afternoon coffee is required. So also in that video, I made with these Chinese silk strands. Now we do have some different colors here. So these are all genuine Chinese 100% silk Chinese silk strands. Okay, so we do have a couple of different colors. I'm going to see exactly how long they are. 1 second, so I'm going to get my measuring tape. Got 3. And must be 3.5. 3.5 feet. So a yard and a little bit more is what we got here. So let me see how they rung these up at the store. Because I believe they are $2.99 a piece. So I've got 20 and 8 and 4. I think they ran them up by color. So I'm gonna start with the mustard yellow. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I feel like we should have a loop for these. 8 or something, you know, like how we have for the leather.
I don't have anything to like.
9. 10. Shannon says she cannot provide this.
I can put it in a bag though.
11. Okay. 12. I got 12. Wait, let me show them one more time. I have 12 of the mustard yellow.
You can just.
And they are $2.99 each. So when we consult the sheet here, dun, 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 dun. I don't see 12. I don't see 12, so we're going to come back to that. They may have added these other yellow ones in with it. So these are what I'm going to call a pale yellow. They are hand dyed, so they are going to be, there's going to be a color differentiation, but we're just going to call these ones all pale yellow. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 and 12 is 20. So I do have that. 8 and 12 is 20. So we gave this one 2 SKU numbers. So we got to put TF.
I just put it under 1.
Oh,
I was just gonna.
Oh, you're gonna do it.
Multiple color options.
multiple color options. Okay.
So $14.85.
So $14.85. Oh, I see what you're saying. So these are all going to be $14.85.
Yep.
Okay.
I thought that'd be.
Easier.
Yeah, and then you don't have to go searching around for other colors of the Chinese silk screen.
Shannon's so smart. Okay, so now I'm going to do the fuchsia ones.
You said there was 8 of this pale yellow?
Correct, yes. So for the pink, I have, these are all the same size too as well. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the pink.
This is a pretty pink one.
Yeah, I like that pink. I lost my pen. 8 of the pink. $2.85, that's pink. Got it. And then on to the green. So if you missed this video, basically what I've done is I've used taco fold over clasps with this, and I made a necklace. I just married up the ends, and I used taco fold over clasps on each end, and then you can put your pendant on here, and it's actually very nice feeling on the skin. These are the ones that my mom likes to wear all the time. She said in Arizona it's too hot for chain. So we got 2, 3, 4. Do you need me to count to myself? 5. I've gone off the mat. Gone off the grid. 6, 7, 8, 9. These are also hand stitched, by the way. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 of the green. 17 of the green. So then we go here, and we got to make sure that number is correct, and it is. Look at us cruising right along. So when we are doing these, we are doing counting. We are confirming that we have the right amount. And then we're also doing quality control. Now, when I brought these guys, aren't they beautiful? And you know what? First thing I thought, hair barrettes. I thought of Rosanna. We got to make some hair barrettes out of these for sure. Could you see me going with this?
They're really pretty.
They're pretty. They're very large. But as you can see, when I dropped the bag open, and I saw this when I got them, that there might be some missing stones. So we're going to double check each one before we put it into inventory. But let me just give you the dimensions here. So let's see. It's quite large. So we've got 64 millimeters long by 70 millimeters wide, which adds up to be about 2.5, 2 3/4 of an inch. Okay, so this one looks good. So these are, what is the name of this metal? It's like the oxidized metal. I can't remember what it's called. Anyways, little dragonfly pendants, and those are the dimensions. They have rhinestones on them. They are single-sided. Okay, and before we give Shannon any numbers, we're gonna check each one to see, make sure it's got each of its stones. As you can see, these are all a little different because that's that. Do you know what this is called? The color? Yeah, it's like, you could probably look it up. It's a Findings Colors. It's that like rainbow one. I think they just call it rainbow. Look, this one's missing a stone. That one's good. That one's good. This is what happens when you grab stuff straight off the truck. Okay, that's good.
They're kind of also called rainbow.
Yeah, it's just
multicolor. Rainbow
multicolor pendant. But this one's missing a stone. Lead free, nickel free, cadmium free. Is that what that said? Yes. Yes. This one has no stone. This one's good. Aren't they cool? I feel like I'm playing with like little animals. I'm just like just playing with my friends. Look at this one's really cool. More of a pink purple. These all have their stones. And this one is missing a stone. So let's see here. One, two, three, four. Well, we have 4. So we won't put these ones into inventory. We'll just put those over here. Maybe we can fix them. But these ones we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
What are they priced at?
That's a good question. Where's that bag at? I don't know if these ones have prices on. Yeah. Let me double check here on the. I don't want to lose these little stones. Let's see. How many did I say?
16 plus the 4 that were damaged.
They look to be $4.50.
A piece?
$4.50 a piece for them bad boys. That's a pretty good price. $14.86. 86. Okay. Got those on there. So then we'll give these to Shannon. You know how she loves to wrap everything up. Well, let's put these to the side for now. We might be able to give them a little fix. Put that over there. All right, on to the next. Are you ready? Okay, she's ready. Now we have some tools. Now these tools are restock. We've had these before. All of these, I believe. Make sure I got all of the same one. Looks like it. Okay, so these are the vintage metal awl. This is the one that I use all the time. I should actually get another one of these for downstairs. I think I said that, said that last time. So this is the vintage brand, but it is made by Beadsmith. It's just a little beading awl. Highly recommend if you don't want to have one, especially for $1.99. Okay, so we got the vintage metal awl, and it is by Beadsmith. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and Shannon has one, so that's 5 at $1.99 a piece. $87?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So that is that. Ooh, I just really zoomed out a lot. Sorry, my video is so shaky. I'm doing it on a different tripod today. Again, you guys have seen these before. These are the vintage metal file. Making sure I got them all out of the bucket here. And so if you don't have a metal file, or if you don't maybe have one of the little file sets, or you don't do a whole lot of filing, I would just suggest getting one of these little guys. It'll work good on filigree. You can see they're doing it here. It'll work good on corners for any kind of metal that you're working with. If you're not doing a whole lot of filing and need like a specific file, you know, this will work just great. So it just says that smooths rough edges of the metal cut with shears. Okay, so if you're cutting anything with shears. It also helps with the burrs for when you cut loops off of things. So I do that a lot. Then you can file it down so it's not pokey, which is always good to do. So these are $2.99 if you need one. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them at $2.99 a piece. And we shall double check our paperwork.
$14.88.
Smashing. This one I might have to go out a little bit for. Now this one is the vintage metal shears. I was in a vintage mood. Can you tell I'm still revisiting the vintage love. These are the shears that I use, and these are the ones that I use to cut metal. Okay, so they are by Beadsmith, and so it says easily cuts through altered blanks and canvases. Features a 1.5 inch long straight cutting blade, a single leaf spring for added comfort, and you can also lock this. So I do like that feature. This is the only one I've ever seen it on where it has a lock on it. So it has each one has like a hinge. So when you put it away, because if you're like me and you like to just throw your stuff all over, you don't want to get hurt. So I don't know that I have this little plastic part anymore, but I do lock it so that it doesn't come open. So that's nice. Anyways, so this is the vintage metal shears. It is $8.99, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and Shannon has one, which makes 6. Here you can see they're just cutting like copper canvas. So this is just metal they're cutting with it. I also use mine to cut metal, and no, I stopped doing that because I now have my leather scissor. I was going to say that I sometimes use it to cut leather, but that's not true. Okay, consult the bones. $8.99 at 6. $14.89. Yeah. Okay, we're cruising right along. I got one of these. I didn't know if anybody needed one, but I got one. This is the vintage bench block. Now I will say, if you're going to order this, this is going to have to go priority in one of them priority mailers, because this baby weighs, I don't know how much it weighs, but it's quite heavy because it's a bench block. But this is that wide one. The reason I got this is because it's $21.50, which is a smoking deal. I don't know how much they are around the internet, but yeah. I got my bigger one. Remember, you guys, I used that little teeny tiny one for the longest time. And I got this one, and I love it. This one is 4 by 4 by 5 inches. And yeah, we have one, and it is $21.50 if you want it. There you go.
$14.90.
Okay. Okay, so that seems to be everything in our bucket. Now what we do is we go through, we double check that we got all these items. And we make sure our numbers are correct, which we did as we were going, but we just got to make sure we didn't miss anything. And it is correct. So then I just write on here, smiley face is correct. And what week is this, Shannon?
83.
TF week 83. There we go. We put that in with the things we just looked at, as to not get it confused with other things. And then we can move on to the next bucket. All right, guys, here we go. I'm sorry if I had like the bar over here during the first half of the video. I just noticed. Anyway, on to the next. So now we are on to sea glass and trade beads. So here, this camera makes these look really nice. We're always saying how our camera doesn't pick up the orange and the pink very well. So check out these super weirdly shaped sea glass beads. Okay, so these are, I don't know what we're going to call these. What should we call them? They're weird. You want to see them?
They're kind of like an orange and a red.
Well, I meant the bead shape. I think the bead shape, like, we just call them like...
They're kind of like, but I mean, there's almost like a triangle. They're like a set pattern to them, but also definitely not at the same time.
Yeah. Okay. So how about we just call them orange? I got nothing, Shannon. Need help. Because, like, if you buy 2 of them, do you get the same beads? Let's see that. Are they this? I mean, they're kind of the same.
They're similar.
I don't know. To me, these are like focal beads. They're kind of like a focal strand. So let's just call them like an assorted shape focal strand. And I'm going to call these ones orange. And these are sea glass beads. So on each strand, you're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 beads. And they are $5 a strand. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 bead strands. But I do really like these. They're just very yummy. Okay, so then we consult the bones over here. 15 times 5, we have SB
161.
161. Smashing. I also have the same in green. So I would say all the same, but in green. Two, three, 4, 6, 7, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 strands of those. Same shapes and everything. Let me see the orange one. Oh, she's already got them bagged up. She's quick. I was going to say, oh, these would look cute together. Yeah. Look at that.
I love that green.
Right? Those are quite good. I like it. I like them together. Oh, you know what? What if you did earrings and you did earrings and you did like one of these and one of these, but they were like mismatched? Or you could even do
so like 2 or 3 beads on an earring?
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
Or you could do like one of these on one side and one of these of the same bead on the other side, but like opposite, like one high, one low. That would be cool.
They are for sale, Randee.
I know. I might have to get some. They are for sale, she says. Yeah. Okay, there we go. So we got 16 of those. I'll write that down. Double check. SB 162.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and in case those were too large for you, we also got these little green ones. Now, she probably already put them away too. But you know what these need? Preciosa crystals. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Look at this. What? They're the same. Look, Shannon.
Pretty close.
Very cute. She does not. Me and Shannon don't agree on colors. That's not the point. Look how good they look. I think they would look cool if you had one of these and you just spaced it. Oh, yeah. Or. Just go boom on this side. Boom on this side. Yeah. That's cool. Okay, sorry. Focus. I cannot. And we got those little ones too. Sorry. Those have to go back in the box. Okay, so these ones are the same, but they're smaller. Let me see. Let's see. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 beads on this strand. And, I mean, they're all a little different, but I got 14 millimeters wide, 12 millimeters wide. So, like, between 12 and 14 millimeters wide, and about 14 millimeters long. So 14, 15 millimeters long. Very cute. So if you're looking for a smaller option, you might want to try this guy. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of these guys. $163. Okay, now we're going to move out of sea glass a little bit, and we're going to move into some little trade bead stuff. So let's do these first. Okay, these are Tibetan inlay beads. So these are brass and coral Tibetan inlay beads. Very cool. They are 10 millimeters. 14, 16, 18, 20. You're going to get 20 on a strand. And they are $25 a strand. We have 3 of them. These go perfectly with all the focals we've been selling. The like the Nepal ones, the Nepal focal beads that we've been selling, because they have coral and turquoise as well. These are the real deal genuine situation. They are brass, very good, highly recommend. Ow! Just stabbed myself with a pin. Okay, and then we have another option in case you were not into the round. There's these guys. These guys are also Tibetan inlay. Brass. These ones are turquoise and coral. And these ones are more of like a rice bead, or I was going to say a barrel bead, but they're kind of more like a rice bead. So on these ones, you are going to get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 beads of these guys. We have 3 of them. And they are $25 a strand. Very nice. Real deal. Brass and stone. I should probably write it down, huh? Probably SB 165. Now, I believe these are all $12. So these are African shield nipples. That one says it's $16. Double checking, double checking. Yeah. This one is $16. Probably because, why? I don't know. I don't know why this one's $16. It feels heavier. It must be made out of a different kind of metal. But it does have etching on it. So there's that. So I'm going to give this one to Shannon. So this one is $16. Apparently it is special. $166. Yeah. So these are, like I said, these are African shield nipples. So these are the real deal, genuine. So if you don't know what these are, basically these were to be attached to wooden shields. That's why they have the holes, like you would sew them on, or attach them with, you know, some kind of nails or something. And then, so when it was struck by a blunt object, like a spear or a sword or a something, stick, it would hit the pokey part of the nipple and slide off, instead of giving direct blunt trauma to the shield, which then could hurt the shield carrier. And some of them, you can see, did not have the biggest. Some did. Some had these. These are all brass. Brass is kind of a softer metal. I mean, it's not like the hardest metal. So that's why I think they were using these. But that's just my personal opinion. I am sure when Shannon posts these, she's probably going to have a chart or something so you can pick which one you want.
I can.
Or a letter or something. So you'll just have to check that out in the listing. But these are all $12 a piece. And that's the African shield nipples. I quite like to use those for focals for necklaces. Because they're already drilled. Okay, so, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't tell you how many there was. Randee just slacking on her part of the job over here. Okay. Do we have some of these online?
I believe so.
Is there a lot of them?
That's a good question.
Shannon's going to check and see if we have a lot of these individual on the site. Because if we don't sell them individually, we can sell this whole ring.
What are those again?
These are the coochie pendants. They're going to throw us off the internet for using all these words.
We have 9.
We have 9.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think 9's enough?
Well, if it's not, we can always add more.
Well, we could sell this, the whole thing for $45. Or we could bust it and sell them individually. Sell the whole thing. All right, so we're going to, since we already have some individual on the website, we are going to sell this whole thing for $45, which is a smashing deal. Because how much are the individual ones?
$230.
$230 a piece. So there you go. So if you don't know about the Coochie tribe, it is a tribe of women in Afghanistan. Well, they were a traveling tribe. Anyways, they've since settled and such, but they would find things in the desert and they would do all of these by hand. So most of these are like coins, different stuff like that. And they do this cute little inlay on there. And they're just very lovely to add to necklaces and to have. The top part is brass. And then the coin part is whatever the coin is. But there's different ones. This one's really cool. I like that one. So yeah, I think we will sell this whole bit for the $45. Since we already have some singular ones posted online. If anybody wants that. So we got one of those. And this SB168. Smash it. So then we got to double check everything on here is good and accounted for, which is, let's make a little smiley face. And then we put this into that box. Whew. We're cruising right along. I gotta have a little sip of coffee here. Bum, bum, bum. All right, guys. Now we are on to the last box of the home and gifts department. Home decor and gifts department, which is the new thing that we got going on our website. We've been stocking it slowly with different types of items. So first things first, I think I will talk about the smudge kits. So many of you have probably seen these smudge kits before. We sell them all the time. I've sold a lot of these online. I just grabbed up a few because we don't have any on the new website because all the other ones are sold out. Are they sold out? No. I think they must be.
I think so.
Yeah. Okay, so basically what this is a smudge kit. Okay, when you get it, I'm going to take this one apart so we can see it for reals, So this is for cleansing your home. It can also be for cleansing, people, but for the most part, it's for cleansing your home. Take this out of here. Okay, so you're going to get this shell. So this is an abalone shell. So all the kits come with pretty much the same thing. Sometimes they come with different stones, but this is what the shell looks like. And so when you are smudging, let me just zoom out a little bit. When you are smudging or doing a cleansing, what you're going to want to do is have a shell like this because what you're going to do is you're going to light this. So this is sage. You're going to light this. It's going to smoke, right? It might have a little bit of a flame, but for the most part, it's just going to smolder and there's going to be smoke. So once you've done doing your smudge and cleansing your area, you don't necessarily want to like put this out like this, like you would stomp out a cigarette or something. You don't want to do that. You just lay it in there, and because it's bundled so tightly, so this is a natural piece of the earth, which is something that you want to smudge with, and then it's fireproof. So it's not going to go through here or have any problems. So you can leave this in there smoldering and it's not going to have an issue. So I'll show you what mine looks like. It's like, it's dirty, but that's because many uses later, this is what it's going to look like. But you can, so I put sage in here. If I don't have the stick left, this is just some leftover business. And then I also use this incense, and I just put that right in there with the sage and let it burn. So okay, so you're not going to have any problems here. So we just set this on the counter. It's usually going pretty much every day. So that's what you're going to do with your shell. Okay, this is what the other side of the shell looks like. So it's just a genuine shell. Okay, have your sage in there. Then we're going to have our Santo stick. Well, this is for burning for new beginnings. So you can also burn these. So you would burn your sage to smudge out any negative stuff. And then you would then burn this guy, which you can also just stick in there to smolder, right? This one has a few crystals. So this one has an amethyst and a citrine and a quartz, it looks like. And so these are just for calming. This one's for calming and positivity. This one is for protection and success. And this one is for mental clarity. And as we know, quartz also charges all of your other stones. So that is the smudging kit. So these work great for like housewarmings. If you just want to give a thoughtful gift to somebody, that type of thing. All the shells are different, obviously, because they're genuine. And Shannon just told me we got to smudge the house. We're just sitting down here and we just heard a big, I heard a noise. And I was like, did you hear that? And she was like, no. And I was like, you sure? She's like, maybe we got to smudge the house again. And I was like, yeah, probably. Again. Okay, so that's what they look like. It also comes with a little description to tell you what all those things are for. Okay, $15.99 on those. You do have to pay priority shipping because we put them in some pretty good boxy packaging so they don't break. Oh no, I have this on my mat. It's fine, because we're just going to move into this, and this is going to be powdery too. Oh, I'm sorry. What was the number on those?
HD04.
HD04?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So now we're going to talk about this incense. Okay, so this is a rope incense. Again, I'm going to have to show you mine because I don't want to open one of these. So this is what mine looks like. I just keep it in a jar. But I wanted to show you, this is what they look like. Okay, so these are just little incense. They don't last very long. I mean, as far as like, you know, how a burning stick would last. But I just put these in with my shell, with my sage. I just put it in there like that. No problem, right? But these are the little rope ones. And these are actually, so these are the ones they use at the Taylor Swift's Bead store. They smell really good. I have a lot of problems with scents. And so the fact that I can use these makes me feel good about my life. So these are actually trying to, I can't say this, but these are used in Buddha rituals incense, like when they're doing singing bowl and different things like that. These are the incense that they use. They are handmade in Nepal. And this says on here, let me get this one out so you can see. I don't know if I can say that word. Amitabha Buddha ritual incense is one of the ancient traditional arts of the mosque orders of Tibet composed of 25 ingredients, of which saffron, these things, and white sandalwood are a part. I think it's supposed to say are a part or from a part. Handmade in Nepal in the Jerusalem store. So that's these guys are. They smell really good. And I don't have any, like, I have a lot of problems with, like, florals and stuff like that. I don't have any problem here with that. Which is quite surprising. Put this one back in the jar. So anyways, these are just the clearly these are just the things I use in my house, and I thought you guys might be interested. like, oh, I could have just shown you everything on my shelf. But yeah, so these are the things that I use. I guess it's good to show that I use them, right? Because I use my own products. I guess that's good. I guess that's good.
But I mean, you do use all of your beading stuff.
Oh, that's true. Also true. So anyway, we have what, 5 of these?
Yes.
5 of those. How much are they? $4.50. Somebody is slacking again. That would be me. Just over here talking. Okay. Now we have some stones. Now there's only 2 kinds of stones, I believe. So first, are you going to make these the same number or a separate number? Separate number. Okay. So first we'll do these guys. And these ones are the green aventurine. All right, guys. So these are Amazonite stones, Amazonite hearts. These guys right here are $3.99. They're little Amazonite hearts, and they are to harmonize opposing energies and to unite your heart and throat chakra, which basically to me says helps you to really say what you mean. Say what you mean. So we got harmonizing the opposing energies, and then helping you to say what you mean. So these little guys here, $3.99. We did get one with a different price. This one is $4.99 because he's a little bigger. So if you're looking for a nice little Amazonite stone, we got those. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the $3.99 and 1 of the $4.99.
HD06. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Hold on. I think that I gotta look into that. I think we got charged $3.99 for all of them.
Oh.
So we'll have to see about the next round of rocks. These little pieces of sage are bugging me. Yeah, because these ones are different prices as well. Maybe not. Okay. Let's get these out here and see what we got going on. $4.99, $4.99. This one's $5.99. Swear, Jeff's trying to get us. $4.99, $4.99, $4.99, $3.99, $5.99. Okay, wait. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10 would be that one. Okay, so we did get charged that one, $4.99. So, what was the price on the larger Amazonite?
$4.99.
What was the number?
HD06.
06. And then these ones here?
07.
07. All right, we got it. Okay, so these are red hematite quartz. So if you've never seen this before, basically it is a quartz. It's got just a few minerals in it that give this red color. And these are for collecting scattered energy, grounding, and balance. I love all quartz, so of course I really like these a lot because they just kind of, are quartz with a little more oomph, like look there. They got that nice color in there. So these ones here, $4.99, they're all a little bit different, and I think that this will just be luck of the draw.
Are they all prices here?
These ones are $4.99.
Yeah. They're chosen at random.
They will be chosen at random, $4.99. These guys, we have 9 of them for $4.99. Then we have one. Ooh, well, no wonder this one's $5.99. Look at this one. It's cool. Oh, Shannon's going to say, it's for sale, Randee. That's what she's going to say. Look at this one. She whispered it. Isn't that one cool? It looks like it's got like a ledge in it or something.
Yeah.
That one's cool. So we got one for $5.99, and then we also have one for $3.99. This one just looks like a heart, and then this is like the beading part. Isn't that weird? Look at that one.
I see. I like that one how it's like frosted pink.
Yeah. Very cool. So anyways, we got those. We got this one, the larger one, $5.99. This one's $3.99. All of these are $4.99. So let's see if we got all this on the list. Okay, the $5.99. What's that number on that?
They're all gonna be the same number. So HD07.
Oh, they're
I'll
all.
just have 3 different options.
Oh, okay. HD07. Okay, so that is the last of that. It looks like we've got everything accounted for. Except for something. No, this goes here. I was like, what did we buy? That was $22.50. All right. So these go in the box. And so we've just been putting these in the. Do you want these in there or no? Let me flip this over. Okay guys, so that is what we got going on, which are already posted on the website. Now, Shannon pointed out a couple of things to me. Number one, most of you know that we do add 30 cents to each of our listings for the listing price of the listing. So it's 30 cents. So the prices that we quoted you today will be that plus the additional 30 cents for the listing. The other thing is that I said that in the intro of this video that I was going to be in Arizona. But technically, I'm not going to Arizona until November 6th. This is a practice run for how we're going to do it while I'm in Minnesota, while I'm in Arizona. So those were a couple of things that needed to be corrected. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed our little sneak peek behind the scenes, how we do our inventory and getting it into the SKU list. I have since also, I shared last week our pricing sheet online, and I think that was helpful. I would love to hear from you guys if you guys would like to see that when we do our live sales. But all of these items that we just showed are now going to be live, on the website already. So you can just go and shop as normal. I'm just putting this video out there as a premiere, so we can all still have the morning coffee and text and talk along, or you could look at the items on the website while you're watching the video or whatever you want to do. But this is the trial run for that. So hopefully I will also be in this chat to help. Maybe I'm here. I don't know. It's the future. It's future, Randee. Or am I the past?
You are the past.
I'm currently the present.
Yes. But you will be the past.
I will be the past Randee. Okay. So I will be the past Randee. Maybe the future Randee's here. I don't know. That's all very confusing to me right now. Anyway, I hope you're all having a wonderful, spectacular, amazing beading day. Me and Shannon are going to go make some more YouTube videos and post some stuff on the internet. Whew. We're rounding around. It's about, what time is it? 3 o'clock?
3:30.
Oh, it's about 3:30, so we got to get moving. I hope you guys have a lovely day, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye!
Bye, everyone.